Your games are going places. Go ahead and remove the plastic here. What's up YouTube, this is your boy G, back in another video. Today is a special day. We're going to unbox and check this for the very first time. This is Valve's Steam Deck. This is a 64 gig model of Steam Deck. It's now available in Asia and it's now being sold in Philippines. So lucky me, because previously it's just all around scalpers island and whatnot. So it's really expensive before, but right now a lot of stores there, official stores, are now selling this, including this one. I got this from Game One, right? Now I remember Game One and iTech are kind of like partners, right? Sister companies or something. And I also got my PS5, the Wave 1. I'm Wave 1 on PlayStation 5 from iTech as well. Right from the get-go, there's a lot of wordings on the top. Mientras esperates las listed. Okay, so different language, obviously. But right from the get-go, you do have this little stuff here. You do have an IR code there. So that is an IR code. But it will show you right away, kind of like a quick overview, right, of what Steam Deck does. From the left side, you do have this little box here. I assume this is like a charger or something. Come on. All right. Okay, definitely the charger here. So you do have this, kind of like a hefty weight here, but I thought it's a foldable one. It's not. But you do have this charger. Of course, it's USB Type-C already, and that's the specification there. Auto bolt, of course. So for anyone of wondering there, it's auto bolt, 100 to 240 volts, 1.2 ampere, 50 to 60 hertz. Excuse for the rain. It's actually raining outside, so you'll hear some noise. But here, nothing much. Just a little bit of paperwork here. Let's see if we can get that in. All right, Steam Deck. Ooh, that's a thick boy. All right. Oh, okay. Different languages, of course. Global product. That's the manual, but it's there. And here you get the Steam Deck right away. So let me set this box aside first and get this start of the show. Your games are going places. Go ahead and remove the plastic here. Now there's a seal here. Let me go ahead and remove this first. Have a closer look. I keep on touching this underneath. It's quite hollow for whatever reason. I can definitely feel that. I think you can put something in there. But let me go ahead and open it up. All right, for the first time, go ahead and check. Ooh, all right. Man, that is a thick boy. It's definitely big, guys. It's it's humongous for like a handheld. I thought it's kind of like, it's small in what, but okay. I like the weight of it. It's heavy, but it's not that heavy, right? I think it's comfortable. It's good. Let me check if there's anything else here before we... Man, that's big. Okay, there's actually nothing else. So the case is pretty good, right? It's very smooth inside, so you don't have to worry about scratches or anything. And again, this is just a 64 gig model, so you don't have the fancy case, but it's pretty much okay. It's actually very high quality already if you spec it out. Let's go ahead and check the actual Steam here, which is, man, this is thick boy. So this is the Steam Deck, right? Man, I can't move on how big it is. I thought it's just small, but it's actually quite big. So you can definitely see the reflection there. That's just my cell phone and me. Hello. But yeah, that's just I'm just capturing using my mobile phone. But let's go ahead and check the parts of it. And again, this is just a first impression unboxing. So let's... Whew, that's big. Okay. Quick comparison though. I'm gonna grab some PS5 controller here. So this is the PlayStation 5 controller. As you can see, the dual sense, right? It's just looking teeny, just right next to the Steam Deck. And this is the actual 64 gig Steam Deck. You know, pretty much the same size, of course, with the 256 and 512, but that is definitely huge. All right, let's begin from the front, right? So as we go along, from the left side, as you can see, this is your directional button. There's nothing on the directional button though, right? There's no ridges or any sort of design or anything. It's just smooth, and yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, it's pretty good. The directional button is actually good. Very, very tactile, and has a lot of trouble, if you notice. So that's huge trouble right there, right? And you can definitely enjoy that in your fighting games and whatnot. On the upper left, you do have the kind of like the share button on PlayStation, right? So you do have some button there, and below that is a Steam button, which is used for settings, right? Like what is shown on the actual paperwork earlier. It says Steam. It's for like options. It's the settings for the device itself. While the other one is more of like settings and specs, right? Things like that, adjustment on the actual PC, on the actual game. Like you want to open an overlay, right? And things like that. We'll check that later on. But yeah, on the body itself, you do have two analog joysticks. For the feeling, it's pretty good. I think it's on par with PlayStation as well. Let me feel that. Okay, PlayStation, Steam Deck. Yeah, they're pretty close. They're actually pretty close. The only difference I see is on my PlayStation, you do have some ridges there, the deep grooves, but here you don't have that. It's more of like a Nintendo Switch or more flat surface, but it's pretty good. I like it. On the right side, of course, you do have the hamburger options, button there. You do have the X, Y, A, B. Again, this is not like PlayStation that you do have the square, triangle, X, circle. It's more of like an Xbox controller because it's for PC, right? It's PC gaming. So X, Y, A, B, very good. Wow, I love how it feels when you press those buttons. I like them. You do have the trackpad, very smooth though. I actually purchased a couple of skins, right? Stickers that I'm gonna stick here. But you do have those, and there are also buttons, so you can definitely press them, as you can see, and they're quite big, man. On videos or in pictures, it's actually not doing justice because it will appear like small, but it's definitely big, personally. You do have two microphones here, as you can see. Right on the bottom, you do have the micro SD slot, right? And some screws. Now, if you notice, Steam Deck is pretty thin, right? It's actually extremely thin, right? For the power that this one is packing, it's just nuts because it's very, very thin, right? It's almost like some laptop only, but imagine how small this is, right? But it's already packing some great stuff. Right on the back, you do have the back buttons. R4, it's labeled R4, R5, L4, and L5. Of course, you do have the R1, L1 triggers. Let me see that. Pretty good. I like the feeling of that. And then on the top, you do have the power button here. You do have the micro USB for charging and for all of your connections. A headphone jack. Most of phones doesn't have that anymore, so of course you still have that on Steam Deck. You do have the volume up and down as well. All right, so I've connected it to the Wi-Fi. It's now connected. That's good. Checking for updates. I believe it's gonna install a couple of updates.
A few moments later.
All right, it looks like it's done. It's now going to reboot. Of course, it's now going to ask you to sign in. So let me sign in my account here.
One eternity later.
All right, finally logged in. So I have to reset my password and whatnot. So before purchasing this, I advise you to kind of like prepare a password as well. Reset the password. I haven't used Steam for quite some time, so I kind of forgot it already. But anyway, so it says welcome to Steam Deck. That's the very first one. Let me crank up the volume here so you can hear it, because it's pretty cool. All right, so it says press any button or tap the screen to continue. So I'm gonna press this one. All right, this is the Steam button. Press to access your library, store settings, and more. Press and hold to view Steam button shortcuts. So let me hold that in. Okay, so it's gonna show you the shortcut real quick. So this is the quick access button. Press to quickly view your notification, friends list, quick settings, and more. Up here is the power button. Press once to suspend or resume Steam Deck. Press and hold to access the power menu. Over here are the volume buttons. Press or hold to adjust Steam Deck's volume. Okay, and then on the bottom right corner, last of all, down below, is the microSD slot. Expand your deck storage capacity by inserting or formatting a microSD slot. So I'm gonna put some microSD there. All right, Hub Fun. So again, it's not doing any justice, guys, but it looks definitely different on personal versus the view on the screen right now. But this is it. I like the sound so much, guys. It's very console type, you know, because this is the thing that I don't like in PC gaming. It's very PC, right? It's very computer. But on PlayStation 5, you do have some sounds, you know, like the smoothness, the fluidity of the UI, and I think this got that as well. So this is like the big picture of the Steam. But if you can hear the sound, look at that. Really good, right? Very snappy, and the sound is awesome. I like that. And again, if you press the Steam button here, it's gonna show you all of those stuff. We're gonna dig deeper once we get, again, more reviews and you know, whatnot. But you do have those stuff there: home, library, store, friends, chat, media, download, settings, and power. On the, if you hold that, again, it's gonna give you the shortcut, so you can see the shortcuts there. On the right side, this button, if you press that, it's gonna give you this quick settings, brightness, audio, and other, you know, notification, friends list, quick settings, performance. Again, this is like the toggle and all, performance overlay, right, if you're in a game, and then help. B is the back, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I like it. It looks fragile though, you know, because it's very long. I haven't probably mentioned this, but of course it has this exhaust here, right, for the vent, for the fan. So of course, you know, it will exhaust hot air here. But because of that, they have to put this, you know, ergonomics on the right side. Now, this means that if you put it on a table like this and you accidentally depress it on the middle, right, probably sit on it or put something, you know, heavy on it, or accidentally just press your hand on it, it's gonna destroy this. I'm gonna tell you right away, it's gonna destroy that. So, because it's very long as well, so it's kind of fragile. Very first thing to do is to put some case in it and, you know, strengthen it, protect its body. But again, this is just a reaction and unboxing. I'm gonna create a lot of videos, a lot more videos, reviews, and how to do other stuff on the Steam Deck. That's all for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Click the like button if you like this video. Comment down below if you have any questions regarding the Steam Deck. Do you have one yourself? Would you rather get 64 gig like this one and then just opt to get like a micro SD, or would you rather get the higher version, more expensive model like 256 and 512? Let me know, guys, down in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. Like what I said, I'm gonna upload a lot of other videos, a lot of Steam videos, right? Or not Steamy videos, but Steam Deck videos in the future. So if that's what you like, go ahead and subscribe. But that's all for today. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and see you on my next one. Peace.